Welcome to Remarkable Wrestling. In today's video, we're going to talk about the WWE draft that's coming up. I heard it's supposed to be after SummerSlam. That's what it looked like it's going to be. So the end of August is when the draft will happen. In today's video, I'm going to list 11 superstars that either desperately need the change or that can benefit the show by joining the brand. So we're going to get right into that. And then I want everyone to leave your feedback. Who do you think needs to be traded the most? Who do you think can benefit if they're on another brand the most? Just let me know. With the first pick, I believe that Shayna Baszler desperately needs to get off of Monday Night Raw. Everything she's doing is just bad. Being paired with Nia in the first place was just bad. Shayna Baszler is supposed to be a solidified, dominant, fierce, scary type champion. I don't know if she'll ever hold a title, but I do know that she can be more dominant than she is right now. And I know that they can do more with her on SmackDown than they can do on Raw. In the second pick, I don't know if this is surprising or not, but I feel like Drew McIntyre. He's had an incredible run over the past year or so. He's done a lot on Raw. He brought it every week, even with no fans. You know, Drew, he loves what he does, so I can't be mad at him. But I feel like a move to SmackDown can definitely help his career at this moment in time. Things are growing stagnant on Raw. I don't know if he's going to win the Money in the Bank match or the qualifying match that's coming up Monday. We'll have to see what direction they go with that. But if not, then definitely a move to SmackDown would make sense for Drew McIntyre. New, fresh competition over there on the SmackDown brand, and also a new title that he can go after, seeing though that he can't go after Lashley's title. So we'll see what happens with that one. Third pick, and I'm back to the women's division. I feel like a move for Asuka to SmackDown would be a key to her career. At the moment on Raw, she's growing stagnant. She's done everything she can do on Raw. She's been there for a couple years. I'm not sure how long it's been. I know she was on SmackDown before. But definitely the move to SmackDown would suit Asuka for a better, I don't know how to explain it, but I know that she just needs to move, man. She desperately needs to move to SmackDown. Asuka to SmackDown. The fourth person that I feel desperately needs a change of scenery will have to be Bayley. Bayley is the blue brand. Bayley has been doing everything on SmackDown. Longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion of all time. Bayley has done it all on the blue brand. I think it's time to ship over to Monday Night Raw. Start a few new feuds. Start going after the Raw Women's Championship. I feel like that would be a great move for Bayley at this time of her career. Especially if Sasha comes back on SmackDown, and whenever Becky Lynch comes back, I think she's going to be listed on SmackDown because you all know why. Next, I would say the Prince Finn Balor moving to Monday Night Raw would be a great move, not only for the Raw brand, but for Finn's career. Finn has done it all in NXT. He went back in 2019. He had a great run again in NXT. He's the first ever Universal Champion on Monday Night Raw. Finn definitely has it all. He has all the tools. He has the mic skills. And I know he'll deliver every time. I don't know what the holdup is, why all these other guys are skipping him in line on being called up to the main roster. But I feel like Finn being drafted to Raw would definitely propel Monday Night Raw into the right direction. Next, I would add Io Shirai, the Genius of the Sky, to the Monday Night Raw brand. I feel like Monday Night Raw just needs a complete overhaul. I feel like Monday Night Raw just needs a couple pieces that will make the show entertaining. Bringing in some NXT talent can definitely propel Monday Night Raw in the right direction. As we've seen, Riddle coming from NXT, he's probably done the best coming up from the NXT brand to Monday Night Raw. So I would definitely say Io Shirai for the women's division would be a very smart addition. Also, very competitive. She's good in the ring. Maybe her mic skills could cut her short, but I think she has everything else she needs to be a star on Monday Night Raw. I don't know if this next superstar will come as a surprise, but I have Angel Garza in this slot because I feel like Angel Garza possesses all the tools necessary to be a star in WWE. Moving to the SmackDown brand would probably get him more TV time, probably give him more opportunity to prove himself, and I think that would really help his career. Like I said, I think he has it all. He's got the look, he's got the ring ability, mic skills. You just got to let him go. You can't hold him back. You have to let him go. Send him to SmackDown, and let's get something going, Angel Garza. Next on the list, Sami Zayn, the incredible performer Sami Zayn. On SmackDown, I feel like he just has reached his peak. There's not really much more they can do with him on the SmackDown brand. Find him some new feuds on Monday Night Raw. He's clearly not going into the main event scene. So with that being said, I think he's done everything he can do on SmackDown. I feel the same way about him and Bayley. I feel like they've done everything they can do on the Blue brand. So sending them over to Raw, new matchups, something to prove, new titles to go after. It just makes sense for Sami Zayn at this point of his career. So Sami Zayn to the Raw brand. Next up, we have the powerhouse of the New Day, Big E, formerly known as Big E Langston. But I feel like Big E definitely should jump over to Raw with Kofi and Woods. I would just hope that they wouldn't bring him over and then have like Kofi get drafted to SmackDown or Xavier get drafted to SmackDown, which won't make sense at all. So I feel like Big E joining back with the New Day, but he could still go as a single star. I think that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, and it's been very much rumored. So we'll see how that goes. I have two more superstars on this list. I feel like these two superstars can very much change the landscape of the brands. So let's see who we have next. In the number 10 spot, we have Cesaro. Cesaro, as we know, very underrated, overlooked, and I don't know what else to say about it, but Cesaro has all the tools. He brings it every week, every time he's in the ring. His feud with Rollins has pretty much come to a breaking point. I feel like you have to give him something new, and since he's not going to go after Reigns for the title, of course, I feel like sending him to Raw would pretty much help his career, especially if they feel like he's a guy that can step into the main event scene. He can go to Raw, have a few nice feuds, and then build him up until he's in the main event scene, challenging for the Raw title. Coming in last on the list is a guy that I feel like doesn't need the brand move desperately, but I feel like the move would desperately help the show. The show is good pretty much each week, but adding Adam Cole to Friday Night SmackDown is the right move to make. I feel like Adam Cole has done everything he needs to do in NXT. Adam Cole, one of the longest reigning, if not the longest reigning NXT champion of all time. 2-time champion. And I just feel like him moving to SmackDown makes sense for him, his career, and for the Blue brand. Thanks for watching this video. We out.